Hi, my name's Chris. Welcome back to another episode of Can Chris Unbox. This is just an unboxing video. So today we have a package that's come from someone called Jared. A couple of weeks ago I complained that I didn't have any video ideas, and Jared actually emailed me to say he does custom cube mods, and he sent me 2 of them in this package, which I'm super duper excited about. So let's just get it open and see what's inside. Alright, ooh. So here is the Handlebar Cube. It's a little 3x3 with a handle. I think this should be called the Handbag Cube. Look at this! It's a cheesy 3x3 with a little 3D printed handle on it, which is pretty cool. Obviously the difficulty being that you can't move the layers with the handle, so it's kind of bandaged in that respect. You can still do M moves and everything else, I think. So it'll just be these 2 pieces. I guess you can move them around. We'll take a look at this closer in a second, because the other puzzle is called a mirror iCube, and it's in this cool little paper box. And it's a mirror blocks. But it's not. So it's a 3x3x3, but then one of the layers is 2. So it's a 3x3x2 cuboid? No, it's not. Is this a 3x... I don't know what this is. I don't know what to call this. I think it's 3x3x2, but you can also do 90-degree moves, which you shouldn't be able to do. And then it bandages the rest of the pieces. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at that a little bit closer to figure out what it is. Well, I know it's an iCube that's been turned into a mirror blocks, but I don't really know what an iCube is either, so we will look at that as well. This concludes the beginning of this unboxing. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so here's the 2 puzzles that I've been sent. We have the Handlebar Cube, which as we discovered is a 3x3 with bandaging on 2 of the pieces. And then we also have the mirror iCube, which is a 3x3 on one of the faces, but then it's been cut down to a 2x2, and I don't quite know how that's happened because we have bandaging on these 2 pieces, so they're locked in now until we free them up. But then you can also, I don't understand, I guess we'll have to scramble it up to know what it is. So let's start with this one actually. So like I said, the 3x3 face moves as you would expect it to, in that there's like no bandaging going on here. So I think the point of this puzzle is you have to align with a slice before you can make a move. So obviously this slice around this layer is okay, so that's fine, but obviously this layer doesn't align with this, so you can't move it. But that's currently the only piece blocking this layer move, but obviously that's still a bit too much. So, and likewise with these, if you look all the way around, we have bandaging on this 1x2x2. So I think even scrambling this will be a little bit tricky, and solving it, I suppose, is going to be a matter of lining everything up properly before we make moves. But this is already looking pretty horrible. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here, which is kind of awkward. I guess you're gonna have to check each layer before you move it, but there must come a point when you can only move specific layers anyway. Yeah, I don't get it. So you move, I can move the R layer fine and then the U layer, but this piece is now bandaging that whole thing, and so is this. Yeah, okay, I don't know what to do with this, but I will come back to this in a Can Chris solve super soon, and we'll see if we can figure that out. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that to the side for a bit. So yeah, that was the mirror iCube, which is really awesome, but I don't know what I'm doing with it. So we'll deal with this when we get to it. Okay, and that leaves the Handlebar Cube, which I think looks really awesome. I it actually seems pretty simple from the outside. I think we just have a handle which has been attached to the white, orange and red, and that is just bandaging those two pieces so they can't move. I'm pretty sure everything else is fine. So you just can't move the R and L faces unless you use the U layer, obviously, to move it out of the way. I suppose this actually could be pretty tricky. I might use I might use the white layer as the starting layer. I don't know why I thought putting it on the top would be easier, but that's definitely not the case. If I put white on the bottom when I solve, I then have free reign of all these layers except for F and B. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm also going to do a cankerous solve on this, and hopefully that'll turn out quite nicely. I'm quite excited to try this because I don't think it'll be anywhere near as difficult as this, but I think it'll be quite a challenge nonetheless, so I guess we'll see. So both of these puzzles were sent to me, as I said, by a guy called Jared. He actually doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he has an Instagram called CoreCubeMods, and if you take a look, there's a lot of awesome stuff on there, puzzles just like this and way more. And he's also now kind of looking to get into selling puzzles, so if you're interested in either of these two or anything you see on Instagram, you should contact him at corecubemods@gmail.com. I think I got that right. If I didn't, it'll be right here anyway. So yeah, check out the link in the description to Jared's Instagram. Like I said, he has some really awesome puzzles there. Puzzles I've actually never seen before, which is really nice. And then of course you can email him if you're interested in buying puzzles such as these two or anything you see on Instagram. But anyway, huge thank you to Jared for sending me these puzzles. I'm super excited to try them out and see if I can solve them. And of course, for those watching, keep an eye out for cankerous solves on these two puzzles very soon. Anyway guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, leave a like, leave a comment, and then of course subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.